Hey guys, I'm live on Facebook Live. Um, how are you guys doing out there? Um, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and go live on on YouTube at the same time. But let me see what I can do sometime. So anyway, guys, why I'm here, I want to talk about my grandfather. That that means so much to all of us, and Perez. Like the week. So okay. Oh. And so anyway, welcome to Alex Boys show version of the Alex Boys show. Um, on 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 YouTube. Um, I'm streaming live there as well, and I'm also live on. Hi, 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 man. How are you doing, buddy? I'm also streaming live on Facebook. If anybody wants to join me there, and 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 I'm streaming live on YouTube. And here's what I want to talk about. You all know that my grandfather means so much to me, and you all know that my grandfather means so much to me. Um, and Hi, how are you doing? And hi, Ben. Um, well, he he means a lot to all of us, and not only me, to my whole family and my grandma. The, this Alex Perez show is is for him. The, the person that I love, the person that means so much to me. My grandfather does. He 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 was always there for me when I needed him, and he, so anyway, we ever since his his the the the, the departure, um, I off off of this earth, um, because he died of old age. Um, he was in in World War II, um, and he basically was fighting for our country way back then. And as as for those of you that's looking at the Facebook live stream, you will see a picture of my shadow box and the and the picture when he was in the war, and I mean in the World War II, he fight in the World War II, and he went into the to 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 the to the merchant marines. he um he 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 was a great man. He was a, a smart guy. He was so smart. He's a guy that could could make you laugh. He's a guy that when I went to when I went to middle middle school and when I needed him, I used to call him up if I was having a bad day in the school, and he used to cheer me up, and he used to make me laugh. We used to talk about the ladies, and he was always there for me when I needed him. No matter if it was a bad day or a, a weekend or um, something that I needed to get off my chest, he was he was always willing to talk to me, and 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 here's here's what my and here's how my g- g- grand grandfather and grandma met. They they were both working for they were both working for Pan Am Airlines, and my grandmother was a stewardess on the airlines, guys, and that's that's how my 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 grandmother and grandfather met. They used to travel all around the world, doing different things, and travel to all these different countries like like Brazil. Um, they just went to all these other different countries, and Um. So anyway, that's how my grandmother and grandfather met, which was on the on the airlines and Pan Am Airlines. Shout out to my grandmother if she's watching on my page. I I I love you, Abba, and this show is for for my grandfather. Um and and my my grandfather was married to my grandfather. My my grandmother was married to my grandfather for quite a long time, and and we all love him so much. Um, hold hold on, let me get rid of this slide. And put up something different. Um, okay, okay. As you see on the on the picture, the other one is of his of his plaque, of when he died and stuff. And in the picture before, I shown shown you my shadow box with a flag that the veterans gave to me at my grandfather's funeral. It was all folded up, and one of the army guys gave it to me, and then we found like this shadow box to put the flag in there, and I also got a couple pictures of my grandfather in that shadow box. So that was his plaque on when he he died, with a little American flag on it. I'm not sure if I can make it bigger. So anyway. So anyway. And this this was his plaque that I'm showing you on the Facebook Live right now. Let me get rid of this image. See see anyway, guys. My grandfather did a lot for me, and I love him to death, and that's why I'm doing this special Alex Morris show on Facebook and on YouTube. It's dedicated to my grandfather that passed on, I don't know what day he died, but you know. And And here's another picture with a flower over my grandfather's plaque where he got buried that day. So anyway, as I was saying, he died of old age. He had a couple problems in his life. And I miss him to death. I really do. And I'm trying not to cry on camera, but it's kind of hard for me to hold it together. Um, so here's the next slide. If you can, if you guys can can see it above my head, that's his flower over his grave. And you don't know how much I miss my grandfather so much. I remember the day when I was outside with him. It was a nice day. The sun was out, you know. But and he used to tell me about those ladies and different things that I needed to know, guys. I don't care if it was good or bad. At least he was making me laugh. Um, and okay, that's so that's his flower over my grandfather's grave that 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 you saw, and ever since my grandfather passed, it's been hard on everybody. I get I get sad every once in a while, but uh, that's just part of life, I guess. So, and my grandfather used to go deep sea diving. My my grandfather used to love to wear his 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 swimming swimming swing swimming mask, and he used to go like the deep sea dry diving down in the ocean floor, and he used to find different things. He wears like an 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 adventure an adventure is, you know, he 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 like he likes he used to like to go go go, go fishing, and and all that. Um, he used to like to do a lot of stuff, and when he was alive, I I I I I appreciate your service. My my my, my grandfather Joe Joe Julia was a great man and a funny man. He used to make people laugh and crack jokes crack jokes every once in a while, and he used to be and he will tell you like it is too, when he used to get mad, but that's the way he was. A, a loving and caring, a loving and caring person that'll do everything for you. And especially for our family and friends. Um, I my 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 grandfather was a all around great guy. He was born in the Bronx of New York, Brooklyn, New York, or something like that. And and back then, my my grandfather used to tell me a lot of stories when he was a little kid that 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 times were a little tough for him back then, and he used to make back then when my grandfather's back then when my grandfather's mother was working, he used to make his toys out of dirt and all kinds of other things, you know, and they didn't have very much money like they do now. Um, they didn't have ha, have very much money back then because I guess they were poor, I guess, and every night when when my mom when my mom's and every night when my grand, grandfather's mother would go to work, my 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 grandfather used to tell me this story. Every night when my grandfather's mother used to go to work, you know, um, he he went down to his neighbor's house and 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 my grandfather's and my grandfather's neighbors said, "Come on in, Joe. You want something to eat?" Um, and 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 back then they couldn't afford clothes. They couldn't afford toys, so my grandfather can play with them. They they, they was broke. They was poor, and and it's it's nothing that my that my grandfather can really do back then. So that's a little bit that I know about my grandfather. I don't know much, but it's soon as I learn more about my grandfather with all the different stories that he used to tell everybody else, I'll definitely bring that to you. Um, I love my grandfather so much, and I know you do, Ava, and you know, and I know that my whole family misses him to death, including me. But I really miss my grandfather. He really means so much to me, and everybody in my family. He really means so much to me and my family, including my grandmother, my grandfather, and grandmother was married for a long time, and just so you know, guys, this show is dedicated to my grandfather that I lost because of old age. So I love you. I love you, abuelo. That means that means grand grandfather in Spanish. if you guys don't know about that. I just miss my grandfather so much. Um, if there's anybody else that 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 knows him, I'm pretty sure they all miss him too. His his friends that he used to hang hang out and go 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 fishing with. My grandfather just means a whole lot to me, and all my family, and um thank you thank you guys for all the soldiers that fight for this country, that put their that that put their lives on the line to fight for this country. Thank you guys for your service, and to all the veterans out there, I salute you for keeping for keeping this country safe, and the work that my grandfather did in World War II. I miss him so much, and I appreciate his work. This was a special Alex Perez show. Veterans Day edition on Facebook Live. If you saw a little tear coming down my eyes, that means my emotions are getting to me, and I can't control my emotions because I miss my grandfather so much, and I love you, Willow. Don't you never forget that. I am I am hoping that that he's happy in heaven. I hope that he's doing great in heaven. And Abuelo, I will be down there with you soon in heaven. Your your son Alex will be down there soon with you and having a willow someday, and maybe we can we can laugh, we can have a good time, and 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 all that. I heard heaven was a great place, and I and I wish I can take in that excitement that everybody's been talking about in heaven, but maybe someday I will. And this ends a special edition of the Alex West show. I'm I'm honor, honoring my my fa- my my grandfather for 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 Veterans Day that was the other day. Um, so thank you all for watching, and have have a great day, everybody. I'll put an image. I'll put an image of me now. This ends a special edition dedicated to my grandfather. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. But talking about my grandfather was a little hard. Um, on behalf of your host, Alex Perez, this has been the Alex Perez show on a Tuesday, dedicated to my grandfather that that is no longer here with us. On behalf of 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 your host, Alex Perez, this is the Alex Perez Show Tuesday edition. Signing off. Sorry, I sound like this, guys, but it's I'm trying to fight back the tears until I finish this video for you guys. So anyway, on behalf of me in Studio 27 in Ocala, this has been a Tuesday edition of the Alex and Perez show on Facebook. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.